you know, you might have some consideration for the general public. So
okay, so do you feel better now? Do you feel better now?
Unbelievable.
Do you feel better?
What's your serial number? Here's Sergeant Talbot, who later on in this video says he either keeps 6 feet with no mask or puts on a mask if he's closer than 6 feet, is blatantly not following his own rules, let alone the CDC guidelines. I'm on scene for 14 minutes before Sergeant Talbot makes contact with me, of course, to give me a directive.
Hey, can I talk to you for a second?
Sure.
You've got to turn the light on. That's
Okay.
what I want to talk to you about.
Okay.
That light is so bright that it blinds us, and it puts us at a tactical disadvantage.
Okay.
So in the future, the camera, you know, the camera is okay, but blinding us is not okay.
Well, you were not facing me at all, and you could have come up to me and said something sooner, but sure, duly noted.
Okay, well, the reason I didn't was because number one, I was busy, and number two, I turned away from you because I couldn't look in this direction because it was so bright.
Okay.
All I'm asking is for some consideration. That's it. That's all I'm asking.
Okay.
From you.
I'm asking for some, is there a reason that you don't wear a mask?
Oh, I do. I have a mask right here.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see it on, and I was just curious if that was Michael Moore told you guys to keep your masks on at all times. Here's the tweet for you to read yourself directly from LAPD Chief Michael Moore, dated April the 2nd.
No, there's still the 6 feet. If we're 6 feet apart, we're good.
Yeah, well, we're not 6 feet apart, so you were up in my grill without your mask on, so I mean I'm just saying that, you know, you could have I'm just saying that, you know, you could have talked to me without being 3 feet away with no mask. So if I won't shoot with the light on if you know, you might have some consideration for the general public. So
okay, so do you feel better now? Do you feel better now?
Unbelievable.
Do you
Talbot,
feel better?
What's your serial number, Talbot?
32319.
Great. You were making a fine example of LAPD.
Yeah.
A fine example.
Well, all I wanted to do was ask you not to have your shiny bright light
and
in
I turned
face.
it off.
That's all I asked you.
I turned it off.
Okay, well, I appreciate your cooperation. Thank you. Have a good night.
You're an embarrassment to law enforcement.
Thank you. Have a good night. Okay, so do you feel better now? Do you feel better now?
Unbelievable.
Do you feel better?
What's your serial number, Talbot?
32319.
Great. You were making a fine example of LAPD.
Yeah.
A fine example.
Well, all I wanted to do was ask you not to have your shiny bright light in our face. That's all I asked you.
I turned it off.
Okay, well, I appreciate your cooperation. Thank you. Have a good night. Thank you. Have a good night.
You're an embarrassment to law enforcement.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Well, you know what? Here's the deal, kids. I am 30 feet away from them. If you see how far away, I am 30 to 35 feet away from them. Actually, it's 46 feet. Since I'm a stickler for detail, I pulled up the address on Google Street View and Google Earth. The yellow line shows a 46-foot distance. I have a tiny light on my forehead. So, unbelievable. Unbelievable. Yeah, I am at least 35 feet away from that cop. And this is what cops do on camera, guys. imagine what they're willing to do and say off camera. I did not say a thing to these cops. I stayed 35 feet away from them.
Yeah, we're good. Thank you.
And he had to come over. Okay, so listen, if I'm 35 feet away from you and your light is disturbing me and I'm a cop, I can take my flashlight and shine it at you and say, hey, can you know, there's a lot of ways that he could have communicated. Yeah, definitely some anger issues here. Definitely some anger issues. Well, there you go, kids. You can't even stand 35 feet away from cops without triggering them. There's your proof. There is your proof. There is an embarrassment to the police force. What an absolute travesty. Guess what's going on my Twitter page tomorrow? Look at him. Absolute disgrace. I'm gonna get you across the street here in a second. Thanks so much, Johnny. Appreciate it. What's up, Deborah?
Hello.
You can put on a mask. If you want to get that close to me, you can put on a mask, dude. Okay? Seriously, dude. Jesus Christ. Oh, look. He's telling everybody to put their masks on. Dude, the guy's 6 inches from me, trying to get my fucking attention. I'm ignoring him. He's 6 inches from me. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Look, they're all going to get their masks right now. Shocker. Let's keep everybody sick here. They're all going to put their masks on. Look at, finally. They got called out by the general public and they're fucking pissed off. Well, he could have shut the fuck up and not come and approached me, and we wouldn't have had this incident. So, fuck you.
Oh yeah, fuck him in the neck.
Yeah.
10,000 times.
Yeah. He's like, oh, there's no body in there. We're just doing training. Go fuck yourself, dude. Look at that. Every one of them has a mask on finally, so just obey, firemen. Just obey. Ooh. Phillips. That's his name. That's on the back of his jacket. Phillips. Look, he's gonna kick rocks. Look. Yep, kick rocks and get out of here. Thank you, Baki. Did you see that? Did you see Phillips come over and mad dog me? Because I told him to put a fucking mask on? What a retaliatory cunt. What an absolutely retaliatory cunt. Came over and mad dog me. Look right. F you, dude. Do your job. Shut up.